We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Both Sox aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. If he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
First offering on its way. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Here's the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
That is
Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Pilar at second. Benintendi is over at first with 1 away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2.
That's the ball. 2-2. Full count.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the payoff pitch home down the third baseline. The next 3-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Chasing after it is Rosario. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Chavis is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
2 down, runners at first and second. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Rosario. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Boston strands a couple, and now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Hector Velasquez, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully, his mojo starts turning around.
Settling in now, Luis Arias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman,
Now here's the pitch. Cue shot here out toward short. And there's one down now. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and there's no doubt he's the biggest threat in this lineup. Don't miss any of his at-bats, because we're going to see if he's going to be shooting for the moon tonight.
At the plate, Jorge Polanco, as he'll take a look at ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Three and 0 now. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting first, the right fielder.
Striding into the box, Nelson Cruz. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
1 there on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here now is Rafael Devers, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Chased a bad one there. 1-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there's out number 2.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So striding in, Christian Vasquez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
1-1.
Now here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The average entering play at 301, 8 home runs and 17 RBIs. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Velasquez, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Jose Peraza.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
And that misses 1-1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 1-1. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Pillar, the former San Francisco Giant, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
1-2, count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 15, Andrew Benintendi.
Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
We're just about set to go here as the Twins come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in, Max Kepler. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Martinez, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2-2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Slow roller down the third baseline. He's got to hurry to second for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Now batting, Luis Arias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he will not make it over to third, even on the hit and run play, as he's cut down on a super throw from right field.
Clearly should have been content to just move up 90 feet on the hit to right, but they were thinking first to third all the way. The right fielder came up and delivered a seed to third to get his man. Not a real tough throw, but it was a good one.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 3 homers, and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0. This one's down to third. Devers gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Martinez, a native Floridian. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy's gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Hooking up is Rosario. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Striding in for Boston, Michael Chavis. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now here it comes.
Yeehaw!
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
2-1.
Hit down the third baseline. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and it's 1-0 Boston. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box now, Nelson Cruz.
The right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
He's set and the pitch. And a good idea.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Devers fields it cleanly, and that's out number one.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here it comes.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 24, Donaldson.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the fourth, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Little chopper back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Eddie.
First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to fight and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
From the belt, kicks and deals. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And an unproductive at-bat that time as the runner holds at second with one away now.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped up. Velasquez is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now back, second baseman, Luis.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Luis Arias. A hit in 2 tries so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He's set. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Homer Bailey takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 15, Homer Bailey.
New inning set to get underway. Stepping up now, Kevin Pillar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge. 0-1. Fouled off. Bailey, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career, and you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
The 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, number 15, Andrew Benintendi.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. The 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Now batter,
J.D. Martinez will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Here's the first pitch to him. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. On a line to shortstop.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Chavis.
Now the Red Sox DH, Michael Chavis. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ball outside.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The set and the 1-0. Hot shot to third. Donaldson's there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Twins nothing. Leading off the inning, Jorge Polanco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jorge Polanco.
From the stretch, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And the pitch. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Here's Nelson Cruz now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
One there. Back over to Moreland, and they get 2 out of it.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Here's Miguel Sano. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No ball. 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Out of play. 0-2, here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Rafael Devers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Arias ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball inside.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
You got a full count.
And right into the shift, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher.
In now, Christian Vasquez. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Kepler takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Batter number 3, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Now to the plate, Jose Peraza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
2-1.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Buxton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Red Sox leave one, but they're on top 1-0. Heath Hembree gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Heath Hembree.
Bottom of the inning now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope,
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. Hembree, a native of South Carolina. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Popped him up. Devers has it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that missed. That's the ball. 1 out.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pillar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Kepler.
Now in the box, Max Kepler. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. From the stretch. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail this one 1-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Pillar. He'll start us off in the 8th. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Buxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting.
Oh man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 1-0. Josh Taylor will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
Leading off the inning, Byron Buxton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Chasing after it is Pilar, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
I think most guys are probably content with a double in that situation. Leading off the inning and representing the tying run, but he was thinking 3 bags all the way. Now all they need is some good situational hitting to drive him home.
So stepping in, Luis Arias, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Taylor, a 6'5" left-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Runner at third here, nobody out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Matt Barnes answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Matt Barnes.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. Popped him up. Vasquez is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Digging in, Miguel Sano. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Barnes, originally from the state of Connecticut, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
On the move is Pilar. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Twins get a run on 2 hits. 9th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Taylor Rogers enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. The 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Left side, but well foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
To the plate now, Mitch Moreland. Popped him up. Donaldson over to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now back, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
The 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Still no balls and 2 strikes. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Good battle. Count remains full. Ready with another 2-strike offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes set and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. One and 2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate, Mitch Garver, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1, here it comes. Now a ball hit hard towards center, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 2 out, nobody on. Again, he sends it out of play. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
A 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Tyler Duffy takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
At the plate, Jose Peraza. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Pitch on the way. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Turned on down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pillar. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. He's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Count even at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. That's by him for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. Hot shot toward third. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still tied 1 apiece. Up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Colin McHugh comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. McHugh hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down.
Hey, that's perfect execution of getting a bunt down for a single right there. Taking everything into account, all the variables. He saw the corners were a little pushed back, and he knew his job was to get on base and pass the baton. And now he sets up the boys as the possible winning run.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. A dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Luis Arias. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go. All tied at 1-1. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Stays alive, still 0-2. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
1-2.
And the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
At the plate now, Michael Chavis. As he rips it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
0-1 count, the pitch.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So they go down without a whimper here. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He singled his last time up.
Not shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
First pitch on its way.
That's the ball. That's inside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now pitch on the way. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Standing in now, Miguel Sano. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1.
That's the ball. Go, that missed.
Hit hard down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Long throw to third. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Ready for another chance? Mitch Garver. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
The 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
And it's fouled away. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Weak grounder back to the mound. He'll throw home with it. And the Twins are going to walk home a winner.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 2 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 6.